stars. Welcome to an exciting and enthusiastic day. With this added coolness of the breeze, today, by the end of this call, it will become a heartwarming one. With the journey we are those speaker is going to share today. A very glad and gratitude morning to everyone present in this call. I'm Aishwarya Gudpati, shortly called as Aishwarya. Currently pursuing BTech first year Chemical Engineering from the University College of Technology, Ismailia University. So without any further delay, let's get started. Firstly, I'm so happy to welcome you and I extend my gratitude to each and every member present in this call for joining. Let's start our today's session with our innovative invocation. This is who we are. We are a team. Talented, energetic, astonishing minds. We can do anything and everything. We talk, we care, we respect each other. We see beauty in everything. We are connected by hearts and driven by values. We celebrate each other. We provide value to each other. We take ownership in everything we do. We have freedom to make mistakes. We learn as we go. We are mad to make difference. We love disruptive ideas. We make impossible things possible. We are strong to pursue the creation. We believe in dreaming big. If we do not dare to dream big, are we really living? Why be ordinary when we can be extraordinary? We should be driven by our goals, not by egos. We can do it. We will do it. Let us not hope for the best. Let us be the best. This is who we are. Now it brings my immense delight and present pleasure and satisfying feeling to introduce our top speaker. Actually, I felt like somewhat frightened to host our today's talk, but after knowing the who is our top speaker, I just feel like somewhat comfortable and accepted to host our today's meet. Now I just can't wait to reveal who is our top speaker today. He is none other than Hat Hair, Hat Hair. He is pursuing BTech Chemical Engineering, third year from the University College of Technology. He is Chandan Manasani, Manahati Fire. He is a maker of happiness in his surroundings. His humble soul, his beautiful gift to earth, his precious gift to family. He is a person from whom we can learn many things from which transform us into a better person. He'll always make people cheerful and comfortable to be with him. Our bubbly buddies forget time and drown in the sea of happiness. He's a multi-talented personality with with many specializations to mention not only in his regard in his career but also a person from whom we can have many lovely learnings, and to describe him it would be go on and on and on, and I think top however wouldn't be sufficient, right? And our speaker Chanana won't get much time to speak. So I would like to conclude by saying a few lines of what he'll talking about today. Today it's about like a journey. Journeys are always unique, right? Memories we create, the experiences we undergo, the learnings we gain makes our journey unique. So here is one such journey. Hatfair is going to talk about his journey, learnings and experiences in AMC. You might be thinking, what is MC, right? No worries. Our Hatfair will explain what is MC, his journey and learnings. Hatfair, now is the meeting yours.
Thank you so much, Aishwarya. You really made me happy before I saying few words. Before I'm speaking, being a top speaker, I'm really glad listening to you, and thank you very much. And you really hosted well. So let me present my screen and share. Today, I basically sharing my experiences and my journey being a part of AMC Solutions. First of all, thank you everyone for giving this opportunity. Uh, Thank you all for joining today's internship, today's Thop Talk. I'm really glad that you all joined, and I'm so happy to share whatever my learnings and experiences and journey uh, that has I witnessed being a part of in AMC Solutions. So I'm Chandan Manasani from Thop. I did internship at AMC Solutions. So today I'll be sharing my learnings and my journey in at what at AMC Solutions. So let's get started. So let me tell more about what is AMC. So AMC is an enterprise. Uh, Basically, you all know about AMC regarding uh, you might read the uh, you might read the write-up which is written for Thop Talk, and I hope you all came here, so you might be knowing regarding AMC. But let me tell in my words as well. AMC is an enterprise which, is an enterprise which deals with the computer problems. So, for example, if you have an issue with your PC or laptop, whatever it is, regarding PC, laptop, printer, uh, if you contact AMC, they're definitely going to provide you a clear solution, and they will help you in getting out of your problem with your PC. So AMC not only deals with the uh, problems of problems of PCs or printers. It also sell hardware parts and whatever it is, monitor, desktops, and RAMs, uh, SMPS, whatever all the hardware parts regarding computer, they will sell. And next thing, they also do networking. For example, if you networking means if you want an internet connection in your enterprise, in your office, or in your home, they will help you to set up a network uh, in your home. So apart from networking, they also do CCTV setups. So if you want a CCTV setup or whatever, or else if you want a CCTV setup in your office, in whatever place, they'll help you in setting the set up CCTVs. So next thing, uh, regarding work culture, uh, a it's I really witnessed a great work culture in being a part of AMC Solutions. Employees really believe that it's their own company, and they do work for their own company. I really love that. And they really communicate well, and they always try to solve customer problems first, and they really be more of more comfortable to a customer and provide more good solutions to a customer. And if some employee got any trouble with in troubleshooting a computer, then then within seconds, other employee gets there and solve those issue. No matter what, they definitely going to solve your computer problem, your PC problem, or whatever it is. The it's total it's their work culture. So uh, they really coordinate each other, and they do work. I really love I really love their work culture. And next thing, my gratitude. So first of all, uh, let me say my heartfelt thanks to Manohar Garu, who have given my internship at AMC Solutions. So regarding Manohar Garu, he is really an amazing person. Without a degree, he has established an enterprise uh, which has a turnover of 6 to 7 crores more than an year. And uh, he he is an amazing guy. He can he can manage all his employees, and he can do yeah, he manage employees, and he has many things to do. And really smart guy. Without degree, he established an enterprise within a very tender age. His age is it's now is it's more within a very short age, he established an enterprise, and he's able to manage more than uh, 12 employees, more than 13 14 employees in his in AMC. So how I got up next thing is how I got opportunity to do internship at AMC. uh, Basically, I'm very interested to learn about more about computers, and then I got to know that our own Sangeeta is going to do internship at AMC Solutions. Then I thought, why can't I do also do internship at AMC? So I messaged sponsor, I called sponsor. So I am willing to do internship at AMC Solutions. Then he said, okay, go ahead and give a message to Manohar Garu. He definitely going to accept you as an intern. So I did that. I messaged Manohar Garu, and he really accepted me to do internship. And Sangeeta is really recommended me, as she is doing internship there. She recommended me to Manohar Garu as well. So thank you, Sangeeta, as well, and I thank Shravan sir and everyone who helped me to get internship at AMC Solutions. And I also thank all the AMC employees who shared their learnings, and who really supported, who really shared their learnings, and they really supported me, and with their encouragement, and with all those, their encouragement and their support, I am able to learn a lot from AMC Solutions. So, let us get into what I have learned here. So, basically, a computer is a device. What is a computer? There is lot of definitions to a computer. Uh, in a Google or whatever, someone says something. So, what we can say in a normal words as well. A computer is a device which makes your work easier, or which makes your work more faster, and something, it makes, it it helped the human civilization to grow further, to move forward in a very big way. And uh, uh, so let us learn something about computers now. So you can see the hardware parts. These are the hardware parts of a computer. I hope you all are know about regarding mouse, keyboard, printer, and monitor. So, and within the CPU there are many hardware parts. So it is a hard disk, and this is a ODD, means optical disk drive. We'll call it as CD as well. And it is RAMs, random access memory, and it is processor, which is a central processing unit, and this is a motherboard, and this is a SMPS, and it is SM, PAN, which is PAN in CPU, which is for processor, and this is graphic processor, graphic unit, graph. And these are the hardware, and these are very little that I am showing on my screen, but there are many hardware parts, like, hope you all know that, like, many hardware parts, a scanner, one of those, and joystick, many. So let us get to understand more about each hardware part, how it going to work. So SMPS is the one, uh, which is also called as switching mode power supply. Uh, it, it it is a part which supplies the current or power to hold the CPU. So it is something like heart, means, if as our heart supplies blood to every part of the cell, it is going to supply the current to each part of the body, sorry, each part of the CPU. So there are many types of SMPS, and SMPS cost ranging from 300 to 3 lakhs rupees as well. So let us learn about motherboard now. Motherboard is one of the main part in CPU. And it is the most costliest part in the CPU or in computer. It almost covers 80% of the. For example, if a CPU cost 100 rupees, in it 80 rupees cost only motherboard. Uh, and motherboard has a it is very delicate, and if and motherboard is very delicate and very sophisticated. If once motherboard is got damaged, it's better to be replaced than it is repairing. So it has RAM slots, processor, uh, many things. So regarding RAM, random access memory. So you all know regarding RAM, right? RAM is a part in phone or in a PC which boost up your computer. For the more RAM you have, the more faster your computer work. The RAM is only going to work when the power is on. And next thing regarding RAM, uh, uh, it is one of the costliest part uh, in computers, in PC. So it's a graphic card. Uh, Graphic part is basically used in a computer. Uh, Actually, RAM do some operations. So to make these operations even more faster, even more reliable, graphic card is used, and this is used for gaming purposes as well. So it boosts up the computer our activity even more faster. So regarding ROM, read only memory, and it is basically a storage devices and in a computer. So uh, uh, actually there uh, there are many storage devices in the past, like floppy disk, optical ODD, but now we all are using mostly these three. One is HDD, second SSD, and third NVMe. So SSD is more faster than a hard disk, and NVMe is more faster than SSD. So NVMe is more faster than SSD, and SSD is more faster than hard disk. Hard disk is something which you can see. Hope you all saw hard disk. It is in the ranging of uh, 50 GB or 250 GB on 1 TB hard disk. You might, I think you all are aware of laptops, PCs, and you can see in the description they'll be giving 1 TB hard disk or 256 SSD. So uh, and uh, hard disk is something like which stores every data of your data. For example, if you have a file, it gets stored in hard disk. uh, uh, or if you have a computer files, whatever the data it is in the computer, it is stored in hard disk. If you can use, instead of hard disk, you can use SSD. If you use SSD, it will be more faster, and if you use NVMe, it will be even more faster. And hard disk is very very heavy, and SSD is very it is, for example, if hard disk is 1 kg, SSD will be just 100 grams, and NVMe will be just 50 grams. And but NVMe and SSD work more faster than hard disk. And processor, uh, it is also called as CPU. It is the most one of the costliest part in PC or in laptops. Okay, uh, in PC basically. Uh, Processor is the most costliest part, and whatever the operations you do in a computer is basically done by a processor. For example, if you want to do addition, calculations, whatever it is, all the processing, data will be all the processing will be done by a processor. If processor gets more heat, then it not going to work. So let me tell you about some cables. In actually I have to explain a lot of cables, so let me take only two cables. And there are a lot of cables are connected uh, in between the parts of computer, hard disk, so within the CPU. One is SATA cable. SATA cable is the one which is connected between motherboard and the hard disk. So it is a data transfer cable. Uh, uh, it transfers data from motherboard to a hard disk. And next thing is cat cable. It is basically a cable which is used uh, uh, to give a net for a if a CPU needs net uh, uh, from a router to CPU, we connect cat cable. There are different types of cables as well in CPU. So CMOS battery, it is uh, it's a battery. A small battery which is just about 10 grams or 5 grams or 2 grams. Uh, the function of CMOS batteries, though you switch off the CPU or your laptop, but uh, it supplies energy um, to to work, uh, as date and time is mandatory for our PC. So energy is needed to run date and time in our PC. So our CMOS battery is really helpful there. Uh, to provide energy to the uh, to run date and time, and it is a crucial part as well. And if CMOS battery doesn't work, computer is not going to give a display as well sometimes. So let me explain more about the ports, some important ports. So you I hope you all know that it is a power connector, and you can see here two. One is purple and one is green. And green is always these two ports are called as PS/2 ports, and these are the outdated one. But outdated one, PS/2 purple is always for keyboard, and PS/2 uh, green is for mouse. And it is VGA cable, video graphic. Here we can see VGA port, video graphic, some uh, VGA port, which is helpful to display video from CPU to monitor. With the help of VGA port, we can get the display in a monitor. And these are the USB ports. USB ports. It's also USB is nothing but universal serial bus. And you can see that these are the audio jacks and audio jacks. Hope you can see those in TV as well. And these are the slots for extra slots are given for example, if you want to do a LAN setup, or if you want to uh, if you want to put few more graphic cards to make your PC even more faster, you can use these extra slots. That's all regarding ports. And you can have you will be having ports in your front part of the now let us talk about how to set up a computer. For example, you bought a new computer. So how can we set up how to set up first? Now you all have hardware parts are connected. So now it's time to install your how to set up a computer. First, you need to install OS. It might be Windows. I basically talk about Windows version. It's so you can install any version, 10, 11, 7, 8.1 or XP. There are a lot of versions, not only these, but there all are outdated one. So after installing OS, you need to install WinRAR. WinRAR is a file which supports many functions in a computer. And then you need to install drivers. You need to install drivers. So drivers are something which will support. For example, if there drivers are something like if printer if printer need to be connected to your PC, or if sound boxer need to connected to the PC, or some uh, if you want to do more if you want your if you want your PC to really accessible to many hardware parts and many many software in programs, if you want to accessible to if you want to accessible your PC to more software programs or hardware parts, then installing drivers is a crucial one. If you don't install drivers, the hardware parts or software programs won't work on your PC. Then you can install your general software. General software is nothing but installing Chrome, or installing Mozilla, or Adobe, Adobe PDF Reader, or VLC Media. To VLC Media is nothing but for video purpose, and there are many general softwares. Uh, um, it's basically depends upon your need. We can install general software in the computer. Basically, for now, the laptops or PCs which we are buying, these all are installing OS, installing WinRAR, and installing drivers. Those are inbuilt. Uh, they uh, they are inbuilt, and we just need to install general software that we want. So now we all installed our PC, right? So all things. So how PC gives you out? First of all, when you switch on your computer, it sends message to BIOS. BIOS is something like a software, a program. uh, it's a basic input and output system. BIOS full form is basic input and output system. So when you switch on the computer, it sends signal to the BIOS, and BIOS sends signal to the RAM, and RAM take the memory that is existed in the ROM and process that memory using the processor, and again it gives signals to the signal to the BIOS, and again BIOS will be giving the output. RAM will be giving signal to the BIOS, and BIOS program is going to give the output. Hope you all are clear. RAM is something like let me differentiate between the RAM and ROM. Uh, it's a ROM is read-only memory, and RAM is random access memory. And if you switch off the computer, the data which is stored in the RAM is going to be deleted, and RAM is only going to work when your PC is on, and the and ROM is something like it's if you switch off your PC as well, then your data going to remain uh, in your in your ROM. It's just like uh, you can think like a pen drive as well. No, a pen drive can't be used as a ROM, but as a pen drive, as we know regarding pen drive, right? So like a pen drive. So let us have a glimpse regarding memory. Uh, um, so you can look at here. 1 bit is uh, uh, 1 byte. It takes 8 bits. For 1 byte is equal to 8 bits, and if it is 1024 bytes, then it is 1 KB kilobyte, and if it is 1024 KB, it is 1 MB, and 1024 MB 1 GB, and if it is 1024 GB 1 TB, and if it is 1024 TB 1 petabyte. So now let us uh, that is all regarding memory. So now AMC all deals with the diagnosing and troubleshooting of computer related, PC related problems. So uh, related problems. So For example, customer calls you and says that there is no display. Then how you are going to respond him, how you are going to solve his issue, uh, the no display issue. So if there is a no display, how you are going to provide solution to your customer. So basically, no displays, first of all you need to identify the problem, and then you need to analyze what causing it, uh, what causing the computer not giving a display, and then you need to provide solution to a customer. For example, if there is a no display issue, then let me assume that there is a smps problem. Smps is a one, smps, hope you all know, I have explained regarding, is a which supplies power to the computer. So if there is a problem in, you need to analyze. So you need, problem is no display, so you need to analyze what causing this, uh, having no display. Is it smps problem, or is it is a on motherboard problem, or it is a hard disk problem, or it is a cmos battery, or it is a ram issue. So if you think that smps is if you check that smps, uh, by connecting it in the circuit, and whether the power is passing, then if smps is a problem, then need to the solution is you need to replace the smps. For example, if you feel like because of overheating of motherboard, it is causing trouble, it doesn't give display, then you need to change the motherboard. uh, Sometimes it due to the hard disk also it gives problem. Basically hanging and loading problems is because of hard disk and motherboard and processor. If processor is because if processor get overheating, basically hanging and loading problems gets. If there is a reach 32 issue, then there will be there will be issue within the smps or else in ram or what. uh, so basically, first of all you need to understand the customer problem, or you need to ask him, or else you need to see why, what is the problem, and then you need to analyze what causing it this problem, and then you need to provide the solution accordingly. And uh, dealing with the diagnosing this, um, you need to be really really careful, because these are very delicate parts. For example, uh, yeah, replacing a cmos battery is a very small thing, but replacing a cmos battery is a very small thing. But if you do a mistake in replacing a small that cmos battery, there is uh, uh, then motherboard going to damage. If motherboard is going to damage, unit, it is very much expensive. So you need to be really care in, and you need to take care in doing this, and you need to really be mm, uh, more safety, because in dealing with smps, you are dealing with power, so you need to be take care of it regarding it. And most probably and more importantly, you need to really respect, or you need to really take care of customers data. If customers data is going to erase while you are handling the problem, then it is going to be a big issue, and customer is going to really be rude, or uh, is not going to be good to us. So you really need to uh, take care of customer data as well. So, and mostly how we are going to, so how we solve the software related problems in AMC solutions. For example, if there is a software issue, first of all we take the data backup in a drive, or else in a pen drive. Whatever the data which is presented in the hard disk is going to, we are going to take the backup, the important data which we want, and then we'll format all the hard disk. Means we are going to delete the hard disk, and we are going to replace the again os. Means we are going to replace the os, and then whatever data we backup, we're going to again we're going to put the data. This is how we diagnose. And That's all. So, for example, if you want your PC to work even more faster that you are experiencing now, you can really give a try. I'm sure that your PC going to work even more faster if you delete if you clear the waste files or unwanted files in your PC. Just a thing is, you just need to press Windows plus R button, and then if you press temp, percent temp, or for example, first option, if you press temp, and then what are the unwanted files that is in your PC will be displayed off. So if you select all those files and click the delete button, then all files, the unwanted files, going to delete. And you need to do the same process with all those all the five temp, prefetch, MRT, and clean MGR. And I'm sure that your PC going to work even more faster. Let me explain. Let me give a glimpse regarding server as well. Um, AMC also helps in setting a server for a enterprises. Uh, uh, Server is something like a big storage device. Server consists of lot of hard disk, a lot, whatever. It's a server is a big storage device, and with the help of internet, we are going to uh, we are going to use this server and use all other devices which we want. Server is the one, and we can operate, we can connect everything with the server, and we can do, for example, if we have a PC, we can only do operations within our PC. But if there is a server, for single server, we can have many desktops, many mobiles and mobile phones. Server works helps. So let me tell you my experiences in AMC. uh, uh, it does AMC solutions have both they can solve problems remotely, means on they can solve problems remotely, or or uh, they can go to a customer where they are living, and they'll solve the problems, or they can go to the customer or an enterprise, and they do service, and uh, they'll back to the company. So I have it's a great opportunity, or it's a great pleasure that I too went for a servicing of clients' computers. For example, many AMC has AMC do service based solutions to many enterprises all over Hyderabad. So if one of the enterprise facing some problem, so we can go to the enterprise and check what is the issue and how can we provide the solutions to them. So in doing servicing, I just got to explore a lot how big AMC is, and I got to know regarding not only regarding our problems, but uh, uh, how other enterprises work and what their duties, and I got to know many enterprises. Next thing about my travel journey. AMC is almost 4 kilometers from my hostel, and I used to go to AMC daily by bicycle, and it's a great pleasure to me riding it, and uh, I have a great experience in doing it, and but there are some bad days as well. One day it is really one of the guy has been rude to me, though he is a problem, though he is a his problem, but yeah, as his is big, he's going to uh, he he kept uh, he argued with me a lot. uh, uh, Actually, there is a small uh, 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 my cycle has dash uh, uh, as he's going on a wrong route, I just touch, my cycle has got touch with him. Though it is his problem, but he argued me a lot, and it's but rather than that, it's a great experience going on a bicycle, and it really helped in my fitness as well. And my life lessons. Uh, One day, uh, I got rejected. I got rejected to do internship at AMC. I got a notice from Manohar sir that yeah, uh, 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 being rejected by AMC. So then I start realizing that maybe I have done my mistake, so I should not do this mistake in my life. So uh, uh, the thing is, maybe uh, um, actually I have chit chatted with uh, 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 in the evening time with my clients. So somehow somehow it is all shared with Shravan sir, and Shravan sir talked to Manohar sir, and then again I continued to do internship at AMC Solutions. So thank you all for patiently listening to my presentation till now. I really appreciate your efforts. So now I greatly welcome your queries and comments from your end. Thank you.
Thank you, Hatfield Garu, for such an inspiring and igniting session, and hearty congratulations on your AMC journey. Your journey was exceptionally pleasant and powerful with many learnings. Wishing you success and many more journeys to come. Team, the meet is open now for comments and discussion.
Sangeeta, you can also share your journey.
Thank you so much, Chandananna. Like you almost, not almost, you covered everything what I learned by academics or by internship. Like me doing internship in AMC is completely different than like you doing internship in AMC, because as a CSE student, I usually got to deal with these kind of things, that terminology and everything, and I get connected very easily to those things. But you as a chemical engineering student, like learning everything from the scratch to this level is really an amazing thing. And like I'm surprising and checking on myself, is really Chandan belongs to the background of chemical engineering. Thank you so much, Chandananna. At the initial stage, I thought that you missed about the servers. Usually, AMC is also deals with servers and cloud computing thing, but at the end of your presentation, you also covered it. Thank you so much, Chandananna, for just it is like a recap of my all learnings in my internship and in my academics too. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sangeeta. I just learned a lot from you as well. Because of you, I learned how to install OS in a computer, and you all told me regarding partitions, which is a very crucial part, and general softwares. Yeah, if you have any queries, you can just put up. I'm happy to share.
Future అన్న like అంటే each point it's been so many months like you are doing internship in AMC అంటే your patience అంటే నేను రోజు చూస్తున్నా కానీ patience like how you are going and how you are coming ఆ patience అయితే అసలు సూపర్ like అంటే how you are dealing with the things every day college AMC ఎలా డీల్ చేసుకుంటున్నా I want to know about that and your daily things అంటే డైలీ ఇక్కడికి వెళ్ళి అక్కడికి వెళ్తున్నావు అంటే నీకు టైం ఎలా సరిపోతుంది how
Basically, my college timings are 9 to 5 a.m., right? So I used to do internship at 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. And if there are Saturdays or if there are any holidays in my schedule, so I used to go on mornings as well. So if I go on morning, yeah, 5 to 7, and then I'll get back to my hostel and attend obsession call or do my things which are important. And And if I go to the AMC in the morning times, I used to go to some calls, some enterprises where there is an issue. If we want to uh, uh, solve the customer related problems. And uh, uh, it's a great experience to have connections with all of the employees in AMC and Thop. And to my surprise, one of the employees from our own village, and we just connected a lot, and we know each other. Yes, Karan. Thank-
First of all, good morning, everybody. And Chandan, I'm really happy that you really gave a wonderful presentation. This is my comment only. I have no much questions because I've seen you uh, balancing your college, this thing, and also moving to the internship in the evening, as you told, using your bicycle, although you can uh, go via MMTS, right? Uh, Presentation was so good that I got an overview of all the parts, or what is the thing that is required to assemble and say it's a computer. All the fundamentals, I think, and presentation was so good that every point that you spoke had a great clarity in it. And thank you. I'm really surprised that as a chemical engineer, you learned a lot. I'm very happy for you. And yes, nothing much to add, I guess. And all the best. You should do your next internship also in the same way. Thank you, Chandan, for your presentation.
Thank you, Karan. This means a lot. Oh, indeed, your support has helped me a lot sometimes. Basically, in AMC, not only they provide solution, they also give you regarding they can install antivirus or antivirus softwares, and uh, they have AMC has a uh, huge data, like they can really install mm, uh, a lot more softwares, which is CorelDRAW is one of the thing, which is very helpful for the enterprises to make designs, custom design, and it is really hard to install CorelDRAW, uh, Adobe, uh, like these softwares.
Then suppose now if I buy a computer, I mean, I don't know, we will buy all the parts, right? Initially we'll buy all the parts, as you told, the processor, graphic card, everything like i3, i5, i7 మన ఇష్టం ఏదైనా తీసుకోవచ్చు. అవన్నీ తెస్తే కెన్ యూ అసెంబుల్ ఆర్
Yeah.
అసెంబుల్ చేసి యూ కెన్ అసెంబుల్?
But one thing, Karun, if you అంటే buy all those, but that should be of same company. అంటే ఒక్కో కంపెనీ ఒక్కోలా మ్యానుఫ్యాక్చర్ చేస్తుంది. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ SMPS of a one company will be very large, and that cannot be suitable in a CPU of other manufacturing. So I can assemble within the computer. అంటే సేమ్ కంపెనీ పార్ట్స్ ఐ కెన్ అసెంబుల్, అండ్ మోడల్ కూడా మ్యాక్సిమం సేమ్ ఉండాలి. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఓల్డ్ వర్షన్ పార్ట్స్ మనం న్యూ వర్షన్ కంప్యూటర్లో పెట్టలేం, అండ్ బికాస్ న్యూ వర్షన్స్ ఆర్ వెరీ లిటిల్ అండ్ ఓల్డ్ వర్షన్స్ ఆర్ వెరీ బిగ్ కదా. అండ్ వన్ థింగ్ regarding, for example, if you in a PC you have installed OS and your operating system, and you have hard disk, right? And this hard disk not going to work in another CPU, because the hard disk here habitual so if you want to use this hard disk to another CPU, you need to format it, and then you need to you need to install in another CPU, and then you need to reinstall your OS, and you need to use your and you can go ahead with your work.
Okay. So if I get all the parts, you can assemble, provided if they are of the same company. And moreover, this Windows installing or whatever it is that you can do.
Means if it is on if the data is on internet, I can do. But actually,
We should
if there
buy
is a
that, kada?
data is something with AMC.
Yes, I understood. సో దానితో పాటు లైక్ విండోస్ ఇన్స్టాల్ చేశాక దాంట్లో అడిషనల్గా లైక్ మైక్రోసాఫ్ట్వి కానివ్వు, ఇంకా నువ్వు అన్నట్టు అడోబీ కానివ్వు, అవన్నీ ఎక్స్ట్రా ఫీచర్స్ వాళ్ళు యాడ్ చేస్తారా?
Yeah. After OS installation, they do the cracked versions of regarding OS, Microsoft Office or Adobe.
Okay, got it. But these days ల్యాప్టాప్స్ దట్ వి బై అవి కూడా అంతేనా, లైక్ చేపించాలా లేకపోతే అందులో వస్తాయా డిఫాల్ట్? ఐఎమ్ నాట్ అవేర్.
Actually, the laptops which we buy, OS is going to install, and OS is going to definitely be in it. But regarding the drivers part, we need to update our computer as much. We need to keep on updating our computer so that our computer going to support many programming files.
Okay.
In future, you need to update it, then drivers are going to update. And regarding general software, you need to install based upon your requirement.
ఇది ఎప్పుడన్నా విన్నావా, లైక్ నువ్వు సేమ్ కంపెనీ పార్ట్స్ అన్నావు కదా అసెంబ్లింగ్ కి, బట్ అంటే ఐ డోంట్ నో, బట్ అరౌండ్ 10-15 years ago somebody bought a computer, బట్ అవన్నీ ఏంటంటే డిఫరెంట్ పార్ట్స్ అంటే ఒకటే చోట తీసుకున్నారు. సేయింగ్ దట్ రీజన్ ఏమి ఇచ్చారంటే, లైక్ ఒక పార్ట్ పోతే కనుక ఒకవేళ అందులో మిగతావన్నీ ఇఫెక్ట్ అవ్వబో అన్నట్టుగా, అలా ఏమైనా ఉంటుందా?
Yeah. For example, if there is a CPU for you, and అంటే దానిలో ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ SMPS పనిచేయలేదు అనుకో, ఆ SMPS ఆ సిపికి తగ్గట్టు, అంటే ఆ స్పేస్కి తగ్గట్టు మనం తీసుకొచ్చామనుకో, ఫిట్ చేసి పెట్టేయచ్చు, ఏం కాదు. We can install in it. For example, if there is a RAM issue, you can buy a new RAM and you can install in it. And if there is a your hard disk is not working, you can buy a new hard disk and you can install in it. Hard disk, RAM, or something like very hard disk and RAM are is similar to all the computers.
Okay.
And chips also, processor chips, they are also same. Only thing is
i3, i5, i7 అని చూపించావు, అవే
those are processor.
అవి హౌ డస్ దే డిఫర్ యాక్చువల్లీ? లైక్ i3 అయితే తక్కువ రేట్లో దొరుకుతుంది, i7 అయితే ప్రైస్ పెరుగుతుంది కదా. వాట్ ఈస్ ద రీజన్? ఎనీ ఐడియా? ఐ మీన్ అవి ఎందుకు అలా i3 i7 ఎందుకు హైయెస్ట్?
The processing space which i7 has is more than i3. The amount, the effort they put in building i7 processor, to do process within the laptop, so is more when compared to i3.
Okay, got you. Thank you, Chandan. I really have no idea about all these things. అవగాహన తెప్పించినందుకు థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Hello, Sangeeta. You're always welcome, Darun. It's my pleasure to say. Yes, Sangeeta. Okay. Okay. Let me say final sentences. So hope you all got a bit clarity regarding my journey. So let us wind up today's call. Aishwarya, it's all yours now. Thank you all for joining today's Thop Talk.
Thank you, Anna. It was really an amazing experience for all of us. You gave us one of the most memorable interactions. Such an amazing and inspiring journey. It's my privilege to propose a vote of thanks to a super humble Kenny warrior for giving a memorable journey. Once again, thank you to stars for joining and making the call interactive. Thank you everyone. Signing off, me Aishi.